Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 God, this is tiring. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Okay. And all that. It's literally everywhere. In YouTube and like nearly all social media. So PewDiePie, if you don't know, has 74 million subscribers right now. And there's another channel called T Series. Okay. There's another channel called T Series. It's apparently an Indian channel, which just uploads music videos. And well, you know India, it has the second largest population in the world, basically. So it can grow pretty much fast, a lot faster, basically. So Mr. Beast and a lot of YouTubers have done a lot to help PewDiePie be number one. In other words, give him subscribers. Markiplier, Jacksepticeye, all those YouTubers. So I'm sitting here like, why not help PewDiePie be number one then? Like, let's do it. It's easy as it is. Like, yeah. So I'm gonna say subscribe to PewDiePie non-stop in this live stream as long as I can. I mean, maybe for at least like 1 hour, I guess. Maybe less than 1 hour, I guess. I'll just say it. Yeah, I'm gonna read one more comment. What do you mean it's not going any of them? So this is just my contribution for helping PewDiePie to be number one, even though if this video is not even gonna get viral, I don't care. This is just my contribution, even if it doesn't do anything. So yeah, we're gonna start saying subscribe to PewDiePie. Oh, this is gonna be tiring. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 I'm doing this last minute, by the way. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe right now for PewDiePie to be number one. Subscribe to PewDiePie. All I'm asking for, literally, subscribe to PewDiePie. That's that simple. You can sub for free. Subscribe right now, basically. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. 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 PewDiePie. Please. My favor. Do me a favor, boys. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Come on, man. Do me a favor. Help PewDiePie and YouTube to have original content, not just Indian songs to be the number one thing in YouTube. Subscribe PewDiePie today, please. That would be awesome. Subscribe him. Subscribe. Come on, man. Oh shoot. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. It's that simple, boys. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm dead. Woo! Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, man. It's that simple. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe, man. Just sub to him. Subscribe. Please stay for longer. I want this video to be at least just viral, kind of. The more watch time this video has, the more it's going to be viral. So that's how YouTube works. I know that. Just stay on if you want. You can leave this. You can leave the video like continuing. So you can just leave your PC, phone, or whatever from you're watching from. Just leave it and do anything you want, or I don't care. Just subscribe. And so I'm gonna be saying this: subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. So it's that simple. Subscribe to PewDiePie right now, man. I am so bad. What? Okay. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 It's that simple. Like I just said, subscribe for free. It doesn't cost you anything. I told you, man, it's just free. You can do it. Just go to YouTube, create an account for free, basically. Oh crap. And then you did it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, please. It's all what I'm asking for. Subscribe for free, basically. You don't have to do special things. Just if you don't create an account, subscribe to him. All what I'm asking for. Goal of the video, boys. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to him. Subscribe to PewDiePie, man. It's that simple. Come on, man. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Ah, man, crap. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Crap. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 The one YouTuber that needs to be saved. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Let's do like a not copyright version of I literally won't shut up about saying subscribe to PewDiePie or whatever Markiplier did, whatever Mr. Beast did, going on TV shows and stuff like that, and he just went to a certain city, no, his city, he bought every single billboard and stuff, like he went on TV, radio and stuff, all to support PewDiePie, just to support that man. Okay, so you can do the same thing but for free. Subscribe, yeah, like Jacksepticeye did in Twitter. Roses are red, violets are blue. Unsubscribe to T-Series from T-Series. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I don't. That's a paraphrased tweet, by the way, from Jacksepticeye. So I don't know. So yeah, one guy made another video of him doing bitch lasagna on guitar for like hours and hours and hours and hours straight. Yeah. So, and another guy, I don't remember. That's all what I remember right now. That's on the top of my head. For now, at least. So, but you can do the same thing. Just subscribe to PewDiePie. You can support him easy. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Hi, new viewer. I forgot. I'm just gonna keep on saying this. Sorry for ignoring your name. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 If you don't understand anything, like why I'm saying this at all, it's just you can rewind a little bit backwards and to see what I said. So you can just keep your TV or whatever you're watching YouTube from. Yeah, keep the video on. Okay, the more watch time this video has, the more viral it can get, possibly. I mean, probably this video is never gonna get viral because small channel, by the way. But this is my contribution for helping PewDiePie to be #1. So subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe. Come on, just subscribe to the damn person called PewDiePie. Easy name, right? Crap, I might die right here. I'm dead. Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. Easy. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. PewDiePie. Subscribe to 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 PewDiePie. Subscribe PewDiePie. Subscribe. T-Series makes music videos. It's an Indian channel and we need to stop it. T-Series, first of all, PewDiePie has 74 million subscribers, and yeah, 74 million subscribers right now, 500,000 ahead from T-Series. T-Series is an Indian channel that just puts in music videos, like really popular music videos. And you know, India has the largest population, the second largest population in the world. So yeah, T-Series, go down. Let's play Team Rumble. Okay, bitch, lasagna. Sorry.
What did you just say? Bitch, lasagna.
Yep. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
Okay, stop.
Dude, I'm doing a live stream. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. You can just mute me if you want to. I'm not doing anything useful. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Put in the bitch lasagna.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. These subscribers are going up every single time I refresh.
Yeah, I know. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. The more watch time this video has, the more if it's gonna get viral. So I want more viewers right now, so it's gonna get viral hopefully.
Mom, watch this video. It's about subscribing to PewDiePie. Want to get views? I tell my mother. Can we start a match now?
Start a match, dude. Put it to Team Rumble, so it's gonna be good footage. So whatever. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Good footage.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Wait, are you actually doing a live stream right now?
Yes, I am. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
I'm watching that shit. I'm watching that shit.
To PewDiePie.
Wow.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Abba, this message is like light until 21. Why?
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe
I feel like
to
Ian was
PewDiePie.
turning into Mr. Beast.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Just leave the video on. Yeah, like just keep it on, and you can just play on. Yeah, and you can do anything. What you can keep on watching the video or do anything else you want. Just keep the video on, like playing. So yeah. You can just play on, yeah, and you can do anything. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
God! No, guys, let him go.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
Is this a team too? This is playground, bro.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Dude, can you not play that video out loud? Just keep it on. It's that simple. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Patience I have to watch
PewDiePie. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna turn streamer mode on, so just in case if somebody like looks at my.
Why am I bad in speaking English?
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yep. I know you said the other day that I'll do better game commentary, but now you're just taking it way overboard, bro.
Subscribe to him now. Subscribe for PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe
to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
I'm gonna be hearing that shit when I'm gonna be sleeping tonight.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
I can't do this.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Dude, I've been doing this for more than 15 minutes. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe
to
PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
But I slowly have the urge to punch you in the face.
PewDiePie. PewDiePie.
Guys, let him be.
Subscribe.
Let him be the annoying prick that he is.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Wonder what your family thinks of you right now.
It's fine. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
You say like, do this. You say my man, do this boy in my house. I don't know.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
All I know is that this is going to be a cringy video, no offense. Yeah, that's actually true.
I actually do not care. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
And the worst thing is we are in the video.
Well, you can be not in the video, like leave if you want to. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
No.
Subscribe.
It's okay, I was just better playing with you.
Subscribe. Dude, I can't not contribute, dude. Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, one guy who played with Lasagna and guitar for literally hours and hours and hours and hours. And then there's another guy who bought a $1 million billboard in his city. And then there's Mr. Beast, who went in radio and TV and stuff. So I can't not contribute.
who bought a $1 million
Billboard.
billboard just so
contributing.
he can watch
Oh
porn
yes,
while he was on the highway.
let's be TC
I know that one.
whatever. He said. So try a TC friends.
Again, PewDiePie doesn't actually care. PewDiePie doesn't actually care if he's not #1. It's just all in fun, actually, in the end. So it's not really for serious
No, it's
purposes.
not.
It is.
Nah, it's serious. It's 100% serious.
Still, it's serious that an Indian
Subscribe
compared
to that boy. Subscribe to that boy. Subscribe to that boy. Subscribe to Ihubu.
So all I
Subscribe
want
to
to do is
Ihubu.
subscribe
Subscribe to Ihubu. Subscribe to Ihubu. Subscribe to Ihubu.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to Ihubu.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to Ihubu. And then subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to
Subscribe
PewDiePie.
to
Save,
PewDiePie.
just amend this.
save
to
YouTube. Save
Subscribe to
YouTube
Ihubu.
by
Subscribe to
subscribing
PewDiePie.
to PewDiePie.
Save our souls.
We have just eliminated a guy called Despacito.
Yeah, whatever, Despacito fan. Okay, subscribe.
No one cares about
PewDiePie.
Despacito anymore.
Just do this.
Subscribe to
Subscribe on the
PewDiePie.
board.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Crap, whatever. Subscribe.
Yeah, but it would have been the same thing if you just recorded your own face and then just said that for more than half an hour.
I know, but I don't want to do a face cam, so yeah. Subscribe.
It's the secret to the world. Other than the
Subscribe.
whole school in our.
Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
To PewDiePie.
To PewDiePie. I'm gonna be doing this while sleeping, aren't I? Subscribe.
Yeah, you're
to
gonna
PewDiePie.
be
Subscribe.
like
I feel
Rocky
like
stuff,
you're just
like
going to do that while you are just dreaming. And
Subscribe.
probably
after a while
PewDiePie. Subscribe.
you're gonna be having a dream
PewDiePie.
in which you'll meet PewDiePie and then you're just gonna be like subscribe to PewDiePie. Suddenly you wake up,
all I
Subscribe.
can say
you
is just
you fall to the floor.
Subscribe.
Suddenly your parents
PewDiePie.
hear you fall to the floor. They wake up, they're like, what the hell is going on? They look, they look, they see you sleepwalking around with your arms up saying subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Like the whole night.
Subscribe to him today or tomorrow or whatever. Right now would be great. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Probably when I go to India.
PewDiePie before you get subscribe
And all I can
subscribe
say
to
is
PewDiePie before you go into depression.
this live stream is not just this purpose, this is just for fun.
Subscribe to PewDiePie for him not to go into depression and for us to save YouTube so we can watch
Subscribe
more
to
of these
PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
repeated alarm ringtones.
Will Weehabu get more subscribers and those subscribers will subscribe to PewDiePie? Or will it all be in vain? Who knows?
We must let PewDiePie prevail. Wait, what is that even correct? I don't even know the meaning of prevail. I'm dumb.
Speaking words that you don't know,
People-
completely dumb.
No, I seen this live stream of like a lot of people like doing these live streams. PewDiePie versus T series, and it shows their like sub count, and we all need to sub to PewDiePie against the whole Indian country.
I hope you fight.
Are you
against those
wondering?
T
Are you
series
wondering why T series like are having so many subscribers?
Yeah, me
They
too.
just
They
are.
all just do Bollywood songs.
No, the reason why they are actually like growing super fast is because not in India there are not that many content creators. So like
Well, what else?
yeah.
There might be someone like
So then it's like, oh look, it's a person. It's a. I want to swear so much right now. I want to swear so loud right now.
Subscribe.
Yeah.
Ishat Inaya just messaged you having a meltdown.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. To PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I can hear my own voice.
Hardcore.
Subscribe.
Yeah, that's how annoying you are, bro.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. I have never been annoying in my life like this.
Currently,
Subscribe.
right now you are.
Yeah. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
To Poods. Don't say PewDiePie, say Poods.
Pewds.
All I can say is
Subscribe.
Ryle, your
Subscribe to
Mission
Poods.
Impossible theme song.
Subscribe to Subscribe to Poods. Subscribe to Poods. Just go on like that forever.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. PewDiePie, 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 PewDiePie.
These are people that are gonna think that you're gay at this point.
So what? Mr. Beast also did it. Whatever.
So what? He's gay. You wanna be gay too?
What? No. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Now what do you mean?
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
This live stream is so wrong on so many levels.
How do you get it as wrong thing? I don't get it.
No, I'm not like offending you, but this live
No,
stream is so wrong on so many levels.
That's actually true.
Feel like this just like a blooper of a
So
video.
many freaking levels.
Also, how are they
Like
getting
it's so wrong, it's wronger than wrong.
Okay, buddy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
yeah, but we have some shells.
Yeah, I
There's
have.
some shells.
No, I don't have
Yeah.
that many shells.
Ihobo, do you have a few more million contributions to that boy?
I know that not more than that, but this is my only contribution before I go to India.
And
You
press
can literally go to
those
India,
and
go out in the street and then literally just yell super loudly. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Say it in Indian as well. Okay, Ihobo,
How do you say it in Indian version?
I don't want to be racist, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 This is tiring. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Everyone, please
Subscribe.
donate to the Ihobo Funding Corporation. Every time he gets $5, he gets some of his sanity back. So please donate to him so he stops
Subscribe
about all this
to
PewDiePie ranting.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
Link is in the description.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Link is in the description.
Subscribe to
It's
PewDiePie.
actually not, I'm joking.
holy shit. Get it, Mirabu. Get it.
I'm trying to subscribe to PewDiePie. This is for PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I have so many stream snipers.
I'm one of
Who
them
got
died.
sniped? I heard somebody get sniped on somebody's end of the mic. I don't know who's though. Then on the
Subscribe
stream you literally just
to
yelled,
PewDiePie.
Wow.
bro, you
Yeah, this
good?
one.
No, I'm not.
Oh shit, oh shit. Yeah,
Subscribe.
he good.
PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
Ihobo, we get it. Don't say that and say something else. God.
Okay.
Say something, your description about PewDiePie and just talk about all the good things he's done. Instead of saying the same thing over and over and over.
You can, dude. You can
I'm
just
pretty
leave.
sure. I'm pretty sure your viewers agree.
Dude, just
I'm
leave
trying to
if
help
want
you grow your YouTube channel. Who farted?
Subscribe. That's the amount guarantee.
Ew! Hey, buddy, did you fart? Like for real? Wow, son of a.
Subscribe.
You haven't farted.
What?
You farted. You took a doo-doo. You
Ew, you haven't
doo-dooed in
farted
the
yet.
stream, boy. You doo-dooed in the stream. You went in a in stream.
Subscribe.
Very well.
PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Now this video is about just
Subscribe.
subscribe to PewDiePie, okay?
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave. Like, can you guys leave or something, or just mute me?
No,
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
I'm just
PewDiePie.
going to be a great friend, that's why.
We waited this
PewDiePie.
long just to hear you say this.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Friends,
I know, right? What a good friend I am for saying that.
Man.
Damn it. I have the worst aim in human history. Help me. Okay, there we go.
you actually do.
There we go. Subscribe to PewDiePie. It is so annoying for you, I know.
No, it's... How did they find me? People.
Aisha Inaya just messaged you having a meltdown, Ihubu.
No, not really.
Yes, you are.
Maybe.
This live stream is kind of like a bloopers.
Yeah, it's kind of like a bloopers. But whatever. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 And
Why
subscribe
do I
to
have a
me.
feeling that I should jump out of a window?
Dude,
I
you
just
are
got a
addicted
feeling,
to
you
your
know.
window, sorry.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, it's the only place in which I can go to without anyone complaining about it. It's the next best thing next to a room.
Why did that guy have to nearly one-shot me? Subscribe to me, Ihubu. Wrong person, by the way.
You promote yourself! You promote yourself! You don't promote yourself in YouTube! You do not promote yourself in YouTube, you understand me?
That's
You
one
don't
to
do that. That's not
Ihubu.
YouTube at all, you know.
Subscribe to
You want
Ihubu.
Yo,
What is
your
Ihubu again?
title.
did you just say it again?
What did I
Yes.
say?
Subscribe
To yeah,
to Boot.
Who's
Subscribe to
Ihubu?
Boot. Donate to Ihubu because he's currently having a mental breakdown. Every $5 can help him get at least 3% of his sanity back. Link is in the description to donate. If you're feeling it's proof that generosity can make you a better person. So please,
Wow.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
Yes, yeah,
PewDiePie.
fuck's sake.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
You do. You hear me, man? You do.
I know, I'm doo-doo.
Yeah, can you do me one favor?
You are.
Please write in the title bloopers.
I can't do that anymore, boy.
You.
Oh, maybe I can. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Hang it.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
You see my message, Ihubu? Get rid of the thing. It's in the video. It's really distracting.
What?
No, let's just call this bloopers.
Subscribe.
Let's just call this Ihubu when a test is near.
Iyabu in depression. Nailed it.
That sounds way more.
That sounds so offensive, but I don't care. That's cool.
We don't care if it's offensive. This is not offending us.
Sorry about that.
Why you
Dead.
bully me?
I'm dead.
Instead of bullying
Yeah,
me, get a subscriber to PewDiePie.
You have me going on like this for 40 minutes.
God dang it.
A legit 40 minutes. You have been saying subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to
God
PewDiePie. Subscribe.
have mercy on your second endiabo and make
Subscribe
sure that you
to
live a
PewDiePie.
proper life and you manage to go into heaven. You get me or nah?
Maybe, yeah,
You just
nah, not
transformed into
nah.
an Indian.
Subscribe to
You just
PewDiePie.
legit transformed into an Indian, Miles.
I'm looking at a man which has more than 1,000 ping. He's glitched in the air, bro.
Okay, we lost this match. GG. GG.
Oh, Hibbar Kollawada
Subscribe to
Ganna
PewDiePie.
GG.
He still didn't die though.
Yes, Yabo.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. This win is for PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
To tell us you're 1% away, so
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
God dang it.
Subscribe.
Hey.
I'm leaving through this shit.
Subscribe to
Oh, what
PewDiePie.
now?
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 PewDiePie.
Stop man! I'm having a bad time! Stop!
PewDiePie. Subscribe. PewDiePie. Subscribe. PewDiePie. Subscribe. PewDiePie. Subscribe. PewDiePie. Subscribe to 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 PewDiePie. Damn it, I couldn't pick the character. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 You accidentally written bro. Subscribe to the bros, okay? Okay. Shout out to the bros for PewDiePie. Subscribe to 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 PewDiePie. I don't care if you mute me. I'm still saying this in my live stream. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. No, I'm not stopping. Dude, there's a point to this live stream, dude. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. You are starting a podcast. No, subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Where's the balloons when you need them? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. PewDiePie. You know what? Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Dude, you can just keep the phone away, so whatever you're watching this video from, just keep it away, let the video play on, and then do anything you want. Leave the stream if you want to, just keep your phone or whatever the video playing, so it's all good. Okay, subscribe. Shut up, you don't even have to say the word and that name even. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Ryle, you died as well. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Damn it. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Wow. I don't even like her, what the hell, bro. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Why you bully me? That's what you get, Ryle. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. What did I do? I mean, just don't forget about what happened. That's permanently on stream, whatever, man. Ew, what the hell did I just do? Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Best way to waste your lifetime. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Saying this. Oh my god. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. This is so exhausting. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 You don't have to do that now, dude. School's kind over, kind of. So, dude, I'm just doing this for Maja purposes, but like kind of half Maja purposes. So, Maja purposes means fun purposes. If you don't know, sorry, I'm speaking in a different language. Yeet. What? You better hear. You moron. Yeet. And then a yeet. And then yeet. Oh, come on, man. I was trying to have fun. Earbo soundboard. Hey, get your Earbo soundboard today. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I remember the old PewDiePie when he used to play games, but now he stopped for I don't know what reason. Is that a part of like being famous in YouTube, like reaching 20 mil or something like that? And Ninja didn't. He reached 20 mil a little earlier, but he's still gaming. I don't know what happened to the Jacksepticeye and the others. I mean, Jacksepticeye is still doing gaming, so I don't get. I really don't get it. So yeah, yeah, I don't get why PewDiePie stopped it. I mean, if you reach 50 million, I guess you stop gaming or something like that because you're that famous in YouTube. I don't know YouTube logic. You freaking moron. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Come here, boy. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. If you don't want to die, subscribe to him, boy. Subscribe to him now, or you die. See, you didn't subscribe to PewDiePie. That's why you died. That's what you get. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Don't be like that guy over there that I just killed. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Or you end up the guy over here. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 It's gonna wait like 5 more minutes or something. That subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Not wait 5 more minutes. I mean like I'm just gonna do this for 5 more minutes. I'm gonna try to get more views in. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. PewDiePie. Most original, fastest, not real fastest growing YouTube channel anymore, but the most subscribed channel on YouTube. Get him to stay at #1. Fight T series. And I don't want a war between India and PewDiePie. No. Instead, you know, PewDiePie has sent a message basically with saying he hears a lot of people saying FT series, FU Indians and stuff like that. No. Instead try to help India basically. He doesn't actually care if he surpassed it. Just go watch that one video about him saying that. I can't explain the whole thing, otherwise it's kind of copyrighted. Let me land! Oh wow, that one place. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Now! Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Why did this guy come to fight me? Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 No, you don't deserve that. Don't do that. Don't be a sellout like that. If you want to help the live stream, if you want a sub, I'll sub you back. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Do me that's my favor. Okay, that's my favor. Okay, just subscribe to PewDiePie. I'll promise. I'll subscribe to you for free if you subscribe to PewDiePie. Tell me if you did. Subscribe to PewDiePie. That's the aim of this video, man. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 This is very tiring. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I don't know what this guy's doing. Subscribe to PewDiePie unless you want to end up like that one guy. Come on, subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Tell me if you did subscribe, and then I'll subscribe back to you. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie for the short. Never mind. Subscribe. I mean, either way, if I did miss, subscribe to him right now. If I kill this dude, so you better sub to him. Subscribe to him right now. He deserves that. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie, man. You can't hear me. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I don't want to your subscription. No offense. I mean, you don't need to subscribe to me. I'm saying subscribe to PewDiePie. Then I'll sub. Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. Never mind. I don't care. By the way, man, main focus is you sub to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 1 hour, boys. We have reached 1 hour. That easy. I thought 1 hour was gonna take a long time, but it feels like 15 minutes that I've been going on like that. Ooh, That was awkward. Yeah, it is awkward. This whole stream is awkward, dude. Subscribe to people. I'm joining a party, by the way. What are you from? You mean like?
Hello, Ihabu.
Hello. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
More division playground more division.
What? No way.
Yeah, yes, dude.
Subscribe to people. By the way, I'm from Asia, dude. Basically, as you can see, Southeast Asian. By the way.
Should I leave him or should I subscribe these guys?
I am actually from Maldives. It's literally in my location. It's literally in my location. If you didn't know, chat. So.
No, it's kind of fun Maldivian. How? Dude, this gonna.
Okay, dudes. Yeah. Okay.
Not even city Maldives. It's like full on
subscribe
island.
To PewDiePie. Yep. It's
yeah,
literally right there.
People.
Even my text below says that down there. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Hi, dying.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
No, I'm hitting a tree for no reason.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. Whoops.
Yes,
subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Okay, think of Kuranita. Oh my god.
Subscribe.
I'm lagging with connection timeout. No, that's shooting me in my connection timeout. Hi.
Subscribe.
No, they're not.
That roast the Kuranita.
I lost my virginity to a turtle.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
Yeah, yeah, with the new Mr. Beast.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
1 million times.
Subscribe.
You already did twice.
How can I say it 1 million times? Mr. Beast did 100,000 times in 11 hours.
Hey, let's go games.
Subscribe.
I think I'm gonna wait like 69 years.
Okay, man, I'll wait 69 years by playing Team Rumble by subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Don't leave. I just mic spammed and then left the game.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
See, I found a way to put it in one text.
PewDiePie.
I just told them to subscribe to PewDiePie and left.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
We have joined.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
That I could make this in.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Help PewDiePie be #1 from T series. Cypher. Let me buy your account from you. BR or I got what?
I'm joined. Joined.
Let me buy your account from you, bro. I got 1.5k. Sorry, bro. No, I'm not giving you my account. I'm sorry.
What happened?
But you can help by saying subscribe to PewDiePie man in your channel, Cypher. So, but it's not a deal, though. I know you got 1.5k subs, dude. I'm not gonna give you my account. I'm sorry.
Who are you talking to?
What am I doing here? I don't get it. I'm talking to my chat. Okay, I don't know. You're the one staying here. Your life is fun. Who are you, first of all? Are you Ryle but in a different account or something? Oh no, it's not Ryle. Wait, what am I thinking? Cypher, no, come on, man. You wanna be banned from my stream?
Shimel's voice, oh
Dude,
god.
Cypher, you want a timeout from a stream?
There's someone else. I think it's someone else. Yeah, I know.
It's probably Yash with the voice modifier because Yash
Yeah,
talks
go out,
exactly
dude.
like Shimel.
I don't care. I don't need people like you in my chat. Yeah,
Why
go
is
ahead, dude.
streaming like PewDiePie?
Call me a bitch if you want. I'll give you some bitch lasagna.
I don't. Yeah, but they didn't know if they were streaming.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yep.
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Yeah, man,
Subscribe to
people are
PewDiePie.
enjoying.
Subscribe. Just invite
No,
me.
he's busy. He's busy.
Invite me. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
He's busy dua Quranings to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to
Yeah, but
PewDiePie.
are you actually mentally okay?
No. Subscribe. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
It's not like I already did do anything.
Subscribe.
Yeah, I actually have nothing better to do.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Oh, wait, why don't we do this? Quad fill, okay? We make that guy die
Quad
when
fill,
he leaves.
quad fill,
I mean,
quad
quad
fill,
fill.
quad
If we
Subscribe
win,
to
okay?
PewDiePie.
If we
Subscribe.
win,
I'm 13
we
years
win-
old, about to be 14.
if that guy leaves and we win, we send him the screenshot of the victory, and then we say, "Ha, we won. You left. That's your point. That's your problem." I'm gonna take a screenshot of that guy's name.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I can't believe I've been going on for this for more than 1 hour.
Dude, you
Bro.
honest, no.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 PewDiePie.
The new Gucci gang. PewDiePie.
PewDiePie. Come on. PewDiePie. It's hard to say when you're saying it fast. PewDiePie.
It doesn't even sound like a word anymore. I mean, channel anymore. PewDiePie. That's
You don't know
PewDiePie.
game.
No, I'm not going game chat. Say sub to Pews in your native language just once. I don't know how to say that. What? PewDiePie subscribe kore. Yeah, that's how you say it in my native language. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie.
I'm going game chat. Yeah, we need to let this guy know to subscribe to PewDiePie.
Oh my god, I need to go to game chat. Hey, guy,
Yeah, subscribe
random
to
person.
PewDiePie.
Hey, subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm doing a live stream right now. Please subscribe to PewDiePie.
no. This is what you need to do. Swept out bus.
No, you bust the tank driver and dab on them haters and you subscribe to PewDiePie, okay? Oh yeah, I'm in party chat now. Sorry. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. Grind is on, boys. Subscribe to PewDiePie, 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 subscribe to PewDiePie. I wonder if this is against Islam. I don't know. I don't think it should be though. Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Be a good person, subscribe to PewDiePie and unsubscribe to T-Series. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. I'll be in game chat. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
I unfriended Shimel. Wait, I'm actually gonna unfriend Shimel. No, he said TT sucks. No, he said TT sucks. Like,
Oh, okay. I thought he said T. I didn't read it. I just saw T series. Okay, this guy is mad.
Oh, T
Whoop,
series
your kill
sucks,
has
bro.
been stolen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
T
I'm
series
lagging.
is the worst.
Heavy Red can suck. I wanna throw it off the map actually.
But remember, in the end of the
Can I
day,
have
this
it?
is just for fun. Crap, this guy actually melted me. Subscribe to PewDiePie for me to live. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
No.
This was dance Ehab.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, man, while you revive me. I'm from Dubai and I subbed to both T series. No, unsubscribe to T series, dude. It's the illegal kind of.
This guy is such a
I'm
sweat.
lagging.
Don't be a sweat and subscribe to PewDiePie. Unsubscribe to T series.
Yeah.
That way you can clutch this whole squad win Rangala in a good way. I don't care if you kill us, just subscribe to PewDiePie and then
I'm
kill us.
lagging. Yep, do you have good Wi-Fi? Cause
No.
I'm at 1100.
I think I have good Wi-Fi, so yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh.
Ah! I'm gonna get banned. Help me, I'm gonna get banned, bro. Who is this rogue agent?
You're so low from my mini.
2727, can you please subscribe to
I got so
PewDiePie?
low.
Okay, thanks you. I'm gonna buy.
He can't hear you, dumb.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 What? Bahumba, what is that?
I don't know.
Let's play Playground. Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Go game.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. 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 Give me host. Good. I'm gonna put
don't Thanos left.
I don't know if I want to put it Phil or not Phil. Subscribe to PewDiePie. That way you will know. Okay, bye. No, you can just leave the video playing and you can go. That way we can have this video viral probably. No, not really.
Why have got Mr. Beast? I actually kind of believe this is streaming because why are you streaming for
Subscribe to PewDiePie.
the mini Mr. Beast.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe.
I actually have no idea if you're shorter than Mr. Beast. I'm talking
I am
mini
shorter,
about from your
obviously.
subscribers. I'm talking about your subscribers.
So see, there's just a little difference between me and Mr. Beast.
What?
He has 11.
He's a grown man.
No, he has 11
Yeah,
million
he's a-
subscribers, and then I have 75 subscribers. That's the smallest difference, okay?
Yeah, real small.
Yeah, real small. Why don't we go to game chat? Sorry, party chat.
You're peeing. No.
Because he has Wi-Fi. I miss Team 2.
I am Team 3.
Subscribe to PewDiePie. Subscribe. to
I'm leaving the party. My Wi-Fi is too trash to be in a party.
PewDiePie. Subscribe to PewDiePie.
Subscribe to Ehab. Subscribe to Ehab.
No, don't subscribe to me. I don't care.
Unsubscribe
Subscribe.
everyone and subscribe Ali. Yeah, that's where it's at.
Whoa! No, Alia is gone. He is down in our dead memories.
I actually forgot to go to challenge game this time.
So many Ali means so little time.
At challenge game,
Subscribe.
never mind. I'm not talking about both channel games.
Subscribe to PewDiePie, subscribe to PewDiePie. I'm gonna change the text actually. Then I'll be right back. Ah.
Your mom died to cancer, everyone. Believe it. I hear umbrella boy. Hey, hi, how's life? How's life been?
Hello,
Life
Cat.
is great,
Where are
right?
you?
Yeah, thanks.
I'm right here, you blind.
Yeah.
I catch this, okay? I will catch this
Yeah.
and catch this,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
guys?
yeah.
What?
I will bounce it. Yeah, I bounced it.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, that's the end of the live stream basically actually.
Die.
Bye bye.